Atkins Fabrication, then some. What's going on, y'all? Listen, so the laser engraver. Well, let me first start out with this. These cameras that I've purchased, right? They're junk. I cannot get them to log on with my computer. I cannot get them to show on my computer screen. I mean, I got cords. Yo, they're junk. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. Please, somebody show me what I'm doing wrong or something. Because at this point in present time, these are junk. And I don't have the bread to do it, bro. Like, man, this is killing me, man. Junk, man. Waste of money, man. Waste of money. Chinese bull crap, man. Man, if anybody out there might got a camera, a video camera or something that I can record video on, that you ain't using no more or something, old GoPro, anything, just something old that you ain't using no more that you might want to donate to the shop, I would really, really appreciate it. I'm doing all this on my phone, and you could really only do, I mean, yeah, honestly, I already stick to just my phone, man. Like, it's kicking me in my butt, man. Like, I'm trying to give good content, trying to give good video, and like, oh, it's mind-blowing, man. I went out and got a good computer to do it. I finally got the laser engraver going, but no more light burn. Light burn, in order for you to continue using light burn after 30 days, they want you to purchase their license. And I don't have the money to do that. First of all, I have no Patreons. Okay? I have no one helping me with this at all. I'm doing this all on my own with a paycheck that I'm getting murdered every week on child support. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm sleeping in the warehouse at work, man. I can't afford to do all this on my own, man. I keep trying. I'm trying my butt off, man. But we make it happen regardless, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. We make it happen regardless. Somehow or another, I'm going to make it happen where I got a camera. Somehow or another, you know, right now, I'm grateful. There's another program that comes with it that actually lets me use the laser engraver. Believe it or not, I have better results out of that than I do light burn. Personally. So, yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to continue on right now with the, it's something GBL laser or something like that. Something like that or another. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. Anyway, all is well. Other than that, I mean, I'm trying to do an LLC. If I can do an LLC, I can get the LLC number sent over to the IRS, and they'll do the EMI number or AMI or something like that. Anyway, it's like your business Social Security, and I can start a bank account with it. I can use that and start a business bank account, and then I'll be able to do some of the things that I want to do and turn this into like, for instance, like I can go to, I can get a line of credit then. I can go to Harbor Freight and get the milling machine that I want, which is $1,000, and pay it off and make my credit better. But I can bring actual business in with that having that milling machine and my lathe. I can actually bring real business in. I mean, I could bring real business in with what I got now, but I mean, let's be realistic. It's only going to do, I can only do so much with a ShareLine milling machine. I mean, really, a ShareLine milling machine is good for one or two things, man. You hear me? One is little projects, you know, little diddle-dabbling around, stuff like that. It's great for that. I mean, I love the milling machine. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's amazing. I have fun with it, and that's what it's for. It's just to have some fun. Um, so we built the bench on the other side of the bench we got right here. And we're gonna enclose underneath of it with shelves. Now I did a little video about building the bench top and stuff like that. Uh, when I go to do the shelves, I'll do another video. I'm gonna be doing some other stuff, some tool holders, you know, little caddies and stuff coming up soon. So keep an eye out for that. And I want to start. I need to get some wood together because I like to start doing some. Oh, I'm gonna make an enclosement, a box. I got some MDF over here, and I got a piece under there, and I think that's gonna give me enough to do what I need to do. I may need one more piece. I might have to hit my balls up for one more piece, or just go to Home Depot and get a square piece of it. But what I want to do is I want to build an enclosed an enclosement for it, just a case, you know, a case, and set it down on the top. But what I want to do is that I want to build it. I want to build it as tall as I need to build it, and then I want to cut it in half. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you get your two halves. You'll have your top and your bottom. Now, I'm not making it to where there's a bottom to where you actually got to put the laser engraver inside of that. What I want to do is I want to make a box to where I can just drop it down over top of it, and that'd be it. This will be the floor of it. You know what I mean? But I'm just going to drop it down straight over top of it, and that'd be that. That way, it can't have any contamination to it. It won't have no fumes that'll get out of it and stink the place up. You know, it won't have none of those things. We won't have to worry about none of that at all, right? Because what it'll do is it'll do exactly what we want it to do. Stay to itself. we don't want to be able to drop nothing on the laser and break it. We don't want the fumes from the materials that we're going to cut to get to us either. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build that, but it's going to have a hole in it, and the hole is going to have a what you call them, vent, duh. And I'm going to get some of that dryer vent, that expandable stuff. I'm going to attach that to it and run it up to the ceiling to where it'll go up in the ceiling and not affect us breathing down here. And I'll get a little fan to blow in, you know, a little computer fan, a little 2-amp fan or something like that, just to be on another port and blow in, so that way that just rises out and it'll keep all them fumes inside there. And that's the plan, you know. Now, I'd like to make part of the top MDF, and then the front part of it, I'd like to make part of it plexiglass. And I just don't know where. I don't know where. But I know I do, for a fact, have a piece of plexiglass here somewhere. I know I do. I know I do. Cigarette. Anyway, so yeah, another thing. Man, I got the wood lathe going, man. Let's go check this wood lathe out real quick. Oh, look at that. Trying to tell me not to smoke or something? Let's go check this wood lathe out real quick, huh? Alright, y'all. So, look, here's the wood lathe. We got all the chisels down now. I broke a piece. So, oh, here it is. Yeah, that's my new award. I break big wood. No homo. Anyway, so I took a motor and hooked it to a block of. I screwed it. Excuse me, not hooked it. I screwed it to a block of wood. Okay, 2x6. I then took that 2x6, cut it down to size. Right. Then I attached a hinge to the bottom side of that there 2x6. Then I attached the 2x6 to the 4x4 lathe of the bench that I built for the wood lathe. Now, that hinge is to make that motor drop down. So what happens is that motor, the weight from that motor, now it's held up by that belt. It tensions the belt on that pulley that goes to the head of the wood lathe that spins. That's what the tailstock's for also. That's a live center there. That spins also. With that, that's to keep tension between the two so they don't just fly off, right? Because that's just a spigot. It's just a point right there. And that's a point right there. Alright? So, what happened was with this is it got too thin there. And it snapped. The chisel must have got dull. Or heated up too much and it hit it there and it just snapped. So, you know, you got to watch for that. Once you start getting down so far, you want to try to always keep as much meat on the wood as you can. It's crazy. You want to try to keep as much intact as possible. Yeah, because if not, it will snap on you. So, I was, you know, working it down to see if I could get it into the shape of a nice pin. You know what I mean? Like to make some wood pins. Oh, I definitely can make them. It's not hard. Making them for my buddy Joe one time. Anyway, so yeah, we got the wood lathe going. It's going good. It's nice. Now we got the chisels out that we can start cutting the wood. And the best part is we got that tool grinder, man. So now we'll be able to sharpen our chisels the proper way because they are a high-speed steel tool. You know, you can use these to turn brass as well on a metal lathe, on a jeweler's lathe. A jeweler's lathe will also have one of these, a rest, that you can... You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll have one of them. But it ain't this big. It's a lot smaller than this. It's only made for you know, just light turning of brass on it, stuff like that, just to round things over and stuff, you know. So yeah, there's this side of the shop right there. Guys probably don't get to see that much of that, you know, being on this side of the shop. I'm always on that side of the shop when I'm videoing mostly. But this side of the shop is where it's all at. We got that bench here. We got the tool grinder here. Table saws right there. We got this damn thing crowded, man. 2 filing cabinets. Yeah. She's a little crowded. But she's alright. We can still move up in here. Still plenty of floor space. I'm going to tell you what. I'm gonna tell y'all what. So I got something to tell y'all. So I met this guy on Facebook. Okay. Now this guy has something that I've been interested in for many moons. And I'm gonna tell you what. The price of this thing is exactly what I have in the bank account. And this man said that he works in Baltimore, that he can come and meet me. And I'm gonna tell you what, I'm getting it. I'm not letting it pass me by. I'd rather go without eating first. Because I'm hoping to be able to restore this and along the way make some good content and draw some more viewers in, some more subscribers. And I need some people to get over there, man, on that Patreon, man. So, you know, I mean, I want to make a 2x72 grinder, dog. I don't have that. I don't have none of the stuff to be able to do that. The Shoreline mill, one of the things that I do want to do is I got a piece of steel, a plate that I want to put down and put that on top of it. But before I do that, there's a couple more pieces of steel that I need to get. And the reason why I need to get them is because they're going to be, I need a piece of round that's about, it's the same thickness as that column, right? And I want to get that because I want to take a piece of, I want to get a bolt, I want to get a bolt that's going to go through the plate, right? I'm going to countersink it to where it goes into the plate. I want it to go through the plate, right? Up through the piece of round bar and up through the backbone of the axis of the milling machine. It goes this way, right? And I want it to act as a second column. It's got one column, and I'm going to put one behind it. And I'm going to put a bolt straight through to come up. And it's going to come up that upper side. And then I want on the top, on the bottom of it, between the two, I'm going to have a piece of steel, flat bar. And I'm going to round it to where it slides straight up in there, right? And I can lock the two together and then tighten them down. But I'm going to have a plate on top that's going to drop between them. That's going to drop over the bolt, right? Over the bolt, boom. And then draw the nut down. And I think that will give it more rigidity to where it won't want to kick anymore to the side. Because what it does now is that when it hits something that it really don't like hitting, it wants to jerk away. Every time. You can't jerk away. You just can't. I need you in there. You either can handle it or you can't. And she does good. For her size, she does great. But, she can't handle it, bro. She's just not made for that. She's not made for that type of business, bro. Like, you're really talking about putting in work with that. Listen to me. A Shoreline mill is a hobby mill. It's not made for business. It's made for a hobby. You want to make toys. You want to make, just small stuff. You know what I mean? You just want to go and make small stuff with it. I mean, you could do business. You could do business with it, but you got to make small parts with it. You can't be making big parts. And here's the thing: like, you need a digital readout. You need a rotary table. You need a dividing head. You need. It's never ending what you need, right? In order to use end mills, they want you to go out and buy all these end mill holders. No, I'm going to make them on my lathe. And rather than go buy them, I'd rather go buy a ER16 more to a Morse Taper 1 collet holder and get the collets and go with it like that. Instead of keep on buying collets one at a time or three at a time for $50. No, I spent $30 here and just got that. And my run out's pretty good with it. I really don't have no run out with it. So, I mean, I pick my battles wisely, and, listen, ain't a battle worth getting into. I'm happy with the run out. I'm happy with what it does. I mean, it does a great job, man. Like, you can't beat it. You really can't. For the price versus what it is, man, you can't beat it, Jack. Trust me. So anyway, listen, man. I just wanted to stop in real quick and let y'all know what was going on. We're already getting our stuff. Already got the heating set up. If I gotta break out the torch on it and stuff. I need to also get some gas for my jeweler's torch over there. I want to get some oxygen and some propane for that. Oxygen and propane for that. And then I got my oxygen and acetylene that's over here on the other side of this. And I got to get that for that. But, I like to get that together so that way I do have some kind of a welding capability in here, because right now I had none. And that sucks. So, yeah. Anyway, like I said, man, I just wanted to stop in and say what's up and give y'all a heads up. I ain't did nothing with the bandsaw. Let me see. Oh, we are gonna have the last part on the little vice build. All right, we're gonna have the last part, maybe the last part. There's something else that I'm thinking about doing to it just to make it a little bit more sturdy than it already is, right? Putting 2 guide bars in it. Now, I still ain't decided if I want to do the guide bars in steel and put 2 brass bushings in it, right? Or do I want to do them just in brass rod? Ha! I'm kind of iffy on the brass rod because I don't want it to bind up and snap. What I like to do is drill 2 holes in the back of the moving jaw and just thread 2 rods in, and then drill 2 holes in the back stationary jaw where the threaded rod comes through at, and that way it just draws back as you unthread it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm up in the air about that one. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. But I'm ready to do another video on that there soon. I'm gonna work on getting that finished up and getting it buttoned up to where we can use that bad boy on the Shoreline mill rather than keep on using this deadbeat vise. I gotta see if I can buy some jaws for this vise, if I can find them. They had them on eBay before and they were cheap, and I should have scooped up on them, man, and I kept playing around and somebody bought them. But yeah, that's it, man. Just been financially killer, man. It's killing me. Like, it's killing me. Hey, man, anybody need a 4-inch 3-jaw chuck? I got the chuck key and I got the reversible jaws, man. Anybody need a 4-inch chuck? holler at me, man. PeterAgin77@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? Holler at me and we can work it out, man. I'm asking $100 for it, but that's negotiable. You know what I'm saying? It's just you know, you got to write something down to be able to negotiate off of, right? So yeah, let me know what y'all think. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the share and like. Man, send this to everybody. Let them see this retarded stuff. Anyway, thanks y'all for watching. And if you think this is retarded, you ain't seen nothing yet, because you watched it. Atkins Fabrication and then some. Hey, listen. Thank you for watching, and I love each and every last one of y'all. No disrespect when I use the word retarded. That just means irregular to me. That's all it means. I'm retarded all the time. Okay? Thank y'all for watching. And thank y'all for being understanding and loving. To all my addicts out there, if you need to contact me, if you need anything, if you need to talk, or if you just need to hear somebody tell you that they love you, man, PeterAgin77@gmail.com, and I'll get you my phone number and we can talk about it. Atkins Fabrication and some. I love y'all. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like and share, baby. I'm out.